Everybody, glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Our main event should be a good one tonight. And now the time comes. All the talk, now comes the walk. Jones Jr.'s poise is one of those things that cannot be denied. This is a very confident fighter. Toney's poise is something that cannot be denied. This is a fighter that knows he's ready to do what is in front of him, and he has what it takes to accomplish the goal.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
So we are underway here. Round one, scheduled for 12. Teddy, what do you think we're going to see out of Jones?
I think you're going to see what you always see. You know, you're going to see a guy that breaks the rule book as far as the way you're supposed to go about technically approaching pugilism. But I think you're going to see speed, you're going to see power, great reflexes, great sense of anticipation, and you're going to see a little cockiness.
That's a good block by Roy Jones. Teddy, what advice did you consistently give to a fast fighter in a situation like this, a speed fighter when he was fighting a guy with low standards?
Put yourself in position where you can use that speed, where you can control things, the dimensions you want. Stay on the outside, be able to use that ring. Make the guy walk to you. Make the guy burn up.
Oh, keep your feet moving!
Big right hand from Roy Jones. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Toney's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Good block by Lights Out. 10 seconds to go in this round. We come to the end of the round, and obviously they're going to have to tend to that cut right away. How important is it that you have good faith in that cut man?
Well, it's everything. The most important thing is what not to do sometimes, not just what to do. You know, you got to stop the bleed, you got to put pressure, you got to get the right chemicals in there, the right coagulants. But you don't want a cornerman saying, oh my God, this is pretty bad. You know, you want him to be nice and calm because just what you said, the fighter's looking at that cornerman.
Take some of this.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by Lights Out.
Stay away from those. Come on.
Toney's banged by a big uppercut. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Roy Jones. Good job protecting himself. I've heard people say about Roy Jones Jr., no matter what sport he was going to apply himself to, he was going to be a pro. He was going to be successful. If he played football, this is a guy that could have been a great defensive back. If he had taken on baseball at a young age, he would have made the major leagues. We know what he would have done in basketball. He's an accomplished basketball player as it is. You agree with that?
Well, to a certain extent, I do, because obviously he has good athletic genes. He is an athlete. He's a guy that possesses really tremendous physical abilities. But his temperament, he's a guy who's confident. He's a guy that's stubborn, a guy that wants to prove you wrong and make himself right. He's a guy who's really determined to get his way.
Halfway through this round. Off the target by Lights Out. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Good block by Roy. Saw that coming. You said he was waiting for that.
Yeah, what he was doing was he was just pulling that shoulder back a little bit, trying to draw that right hand, pull that shoulder back, be a ghost a little bit, disappear on him, come back with the right hand.
Unable to score with the hook. A knifing left hand by Lights Out. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Lights Out. And that's the end of round 2. Roy Jones Jr.'s defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
Listen, I need to see more counter punches, okay? Whenever he misses counter, you have to start throwing more in volume in there. Throw in volume.
And round number 3 is underway. Good block by Roy Jones. And he's holding.
Work the body kick.
Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right.
Watch that.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Would you rather have a fighter who's feared or a fighter who's fearless?
I feel like I'm talking to Sonny from the Bronx Tale, but I think that I would rather have a guy that has fear, because he's going to be smart all the time. He's going to be a guy that's going to be aware of things that you need to be aware of. If he's so-called fearless, he's going to walk into all kinds of things that are not going to allow him to be a fighter.
Nowhere close, that punch by Roy Jones. And he just holds on there. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
Use the jab. Move.
Nice work to the midsection with the left. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Now hugging on the inside. Roy able to block that punch. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Toney's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Last 10 seconds of round number 3.
Back to the body.
And that's the end of round 3.
Be careful, okay? Don't fight his fight.
There you go.
Okay, relax now. How you feeling in there? Just stay alert in there, okay? Just stay alert. I need you to come forward with your power hand more. All right? Cut him off.
Lights out, pitching a shutout right now on Teddy's scorecard. First 3 rounds all going on his side of the ledger. Good block there by Lights Out. Toney's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Off target with that hook. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Lights Out. One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook? What did we learn about Roy Jones as an amateur, about what he brings into the ring? I mean, the guy went 121 wins as an amateur and racked up as many medals and honors as he could.
Well, I'll tell you what we learned about Jones. Very gifted, tremendous talent, speed, and power. Great mix of the two. And he found a way to make wrong right. He breaks the rule book on technical things, on as far as the approach of how you should do boxing 101. He pulls back when you shouldn't pull back. He drops his hands when you shouldn't drop your hands. But he has the speed, the timing, the anticipation, the confidence to make it right.
Not precise at all by Roy Jones. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
He just looks exhausted to me right now. Jones's accuracy is non-existent. This guy cannot punch a solid target right now.
No, but what this shows, he's missing so many shots. We always think about the damage done when they land. This is showing you the damage that's done when they miss. You get discouraged. You start giving in.
You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he's doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I notice is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
Teddy, what do you think here as we start this round? I mean, you watch what he did in that last round, and you got to think that he can get himself back into this fight.
Well, that's how he's got to be thinking, and that's kind of what he's made up of. He's not a front runner. You know, he's not a fast starter anyway. He's the kind of guy that his real strength is to be able to wear you down. It's to have a great resolve and to be able to chip away, chip away. He's chipping.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Comes right back with a shot of his own.
Relax.
That was not well targeted by Lights Out. Now he ties up there.
You're not focusing.
He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Roy Jones. Halfway into round number 5 here.
In and out! In and out!
Jones has got to find an answer for this because his accuracy has been well off the mark. I like the fact he's willing to throw, but he needs to land more.
Yeah, he needs to calm down and think more.
You see him holding on.
Keep working the body.
And he clinches yet again. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. We come to the end of this round. And for this fighter, I think that's a good thing because I was looking at him there, Teddy, and it looked like he was breathing in and out of his mouth for most of that round.
Yeah, and that's a bad sign. That means that the gas tank is a little low. He's low on petrol.
I don't know what to say. Just keep it up. Just keep it up. That's it now, all right? It's nice work out there. Just keep fighting smart, keep busy, and don't take a break with this guy. You hear me?
You don't need that. No, throw that away.
The start of the 6th round.
Keep moving. Where's the body kid?
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Toney's defense has been just big shot he just scored with. He goes down, and there is still plenty of time remaining in this round. Roy Jones Jr. hitting the deck but rising up.
Well, when you drop your hands, you pull back, you do all those things, sooner or later there's a chance you're going to hit the deck. Now it's up to Jones to find a way to survive.
Halfway through round 6. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Roy Jones Jr.'s hurt by a solid. And he goes down for a 2nd time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
One, two, three, four, five, six.
The ref is stopping this fight. Toney's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive. That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit, because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.